Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Kira Giordana, and my persuasive topic is called the benefits of yoga and meditation. According to a Harvard study in 2018, over 16.1 million Americans have reported they experienced major depression in the previous year. Most of these people often struggle to function while grappling with crippling darkness and despair. Even though there's therapy and antidepressants, those forms of treatment don't always work for everybody. So, this is a major problem because 1 in 4 of people experience anxiety and depression who are 18 years and older. So that is going to be pretty much everybody we're surrounded with, and the number slightly decreases in kids younger than 16, and then it also increases after 54. So our major problem is that our current number of people who face mental health disorders and physical health problems are exponentially high. And like I said, most anxiety and antidepressant medications don't always work for everybody, as well as therapy. Most people won't even go to therapy because they think talking about it isn't going to change anything. So most people are afraid to reach out for help anyways. So a solution is people who are most affected by this should implement yoga and meditation into their lives and see if they experience results better than antidepressants and therapy. Most people who do these things every day do experience that they're able to function better throughout their days. So in order to understand why people should implement yoga and meditation into their daily lives, let's take a look at some of the problems with antidepressants. So, according to a Harvard study done in 2019, many antidepressants come with many side effects. For example, in the Harvard study, the scientists explained that taking SSRIs, which are antidepressant drugs, usually causes insomnia, skin rashes, stomach pain, stomach upsetness, nausea, diarrhea, and then even most of these cases can be mild, but for some people these are very extreme. Including myself, I used to take antidepressants before I started doing yoga and meditation in my daily life, and I had severe side effects, and honestly they almost made my anxiety and depression even worse being on them than being off of them, and I just decided that I'd much rather not take them than take them. Also, more than this, if you take aspirin, ibuprofen, this also thins your blood. So on top of that, you can experience like internal bleeding. If you got hurt, you would bleed faster as well. Your blood wouldn't clot as well too, so you would bleed out almost because your blood can't clot itself if you were to scrape a knee or anything of that matter. As well as that, antidepressants also affect your libido levels. So this is in people's sex drive. So antidepressants for many diminish sexual interest, desire, performance, satisfaction, or all 4 in total. In men, SSRIs can delay or inhibit ejaculation, and in women also delay or prevent an orgasm in total, which this is a problem because especially for people who are ages 18 to 25, this is a major point in our life where our libidos are at our highest. We should be reproducing at our faster rates. We should be fertile. We should be enjoying these things at this age. So that's why a lot of people also don't want to take antidepressants, because it affects that overall aspect of their sex drive, which many people enjoy and want to implement into their life. Also, the longer that you are on antidepressants, your body adapts to it. So it's like taking prescription drugs. Any prescription drug, if you take amoxicillin, after taking it for so many times, your body won't get rid of the sickness fast enough because your body is no longer reacting to that amoxicillin. Same thing goes for antidepressants as well. You're going to high up your dosage every few months or after every few years, which then you have to go with a different mechanism of action or change the drugs you're on, which goes to making you go through symptoms all over again, and it's just kind of a hassle for everyday life. People who experience joint and heart joint, heart, muscular, and stress problems are also affected greatly by this too. According to Healthline.com, in 2020, coronary heart disease was a blockage of the arteries that supply blood to the heart. It's the most common type of heart disease. Coronary heart disease affects about 18.2 million at 20 and older, and it killed nearly 366,000 in 2017. Heart disease is actually the % cause of death for all ethnic groups, but it is higher in racial ethnic groups. In 2015, it was responsible for 23.7% of deaths in white people and 23.5% in black people. So meditation and yoga is an amazing outlet for people who experience these health problems and health issues. So the benefits of implementing these techniques into your life are endless. Meditation helps many people reduce stress, and stress reduction is one of the most reasons why people try meditation. Silencing the mind is so important. It enables you to remove yourself from the ego of everyday life, from the ego of yourself. And being able to silence your mind allows you to take yourself outside of your body and look at your issues in your everyday life and the world around you in a bigger perspective. When you find yourself looking at things from a bigger perspective instead of your one-eye perspective, you can find opportunities to solve problems in many sort of different ways that you couldn't before. Also, it helps control anxiety, which less stress translate to less anxiety, which is very, very important. Anxiety attacks, panic disorders, all of those above literally inhibit people from living their everyday to-day life. You can have a panic attack from a trigger instantaneously, and you won't even know what happened, where it came from, or why that's happening to you. And that causes a lot of people not to enjoy their life because they're scared of having these anxiety disorders and panic disorders, which literally makes them freeze up and not be able to communicate. Their heart starts racing. It almost feels like you are dying. Coming from someone who does experience panic disorders, it literally feels like you are dying. I've dropped to the floor many times thinking that I was having a heart attack. As well as meditation almost promotes emotional health. It enhances your self-awareness, lengthens your attention span. It may reduce age-related memory loss. It can generate kindness, and it also can help fight addiction. It helps manage symptoms of anxiety, asthma, cancer, chronic pain, depression, heart disease, high blood pressure, irritable bowel syndrome, which is absolutely incredible. So that's just from meditation as it is. Now if we talk about yoga, the benefits of yoga are also endless too. This includes increased flexibility, increased muscle strength and tone, improved respiration, energy, and vitality, which is good for any age. If you can implement this in your life now, imagine how you're going to feel when you're 80 years old. The opportunities are really endless. It maintains a balanced metabolism, so weight reduction, muscle gain, cardio and circulatory health, improved athletic performance, and it also protects you from injury as well, especially if you already have injuries. You have bad hips, bad joints, bad knees, bad shoulders, whatever it may be. This will help you overall. It will increase strength in areas you didn't even know were muscles. You really feel it everywhere in your body, which going to the gym doesn't always hit those muscles of everyday life that yoga does. It is absolutely phenomenal. So now if you incorporate the two for each other, now this is where you're really seeing mind and body, mind over matter completely. Yoga and meditation, when practiced together, reinforce the connection between mind, body, and spirit, improving mainly health and your well-being. There are several styles of yoga that merge meditation with physical routines, which are controlled breathing throughout poses of yoga. By simply unwinding, clearing the mind, and concentrating on controlled breathing, one can meditate without practicing yoga as well, but adding the two together just gives you exponential results. Both yoga and meditation have proven health benefits when practiced regularly. Some significant benefits of yoga and meditation put together is to find that stillness throughout your yoga. So you go through your motions and you're breathing, you're focusing on your breathing, you're relaxing your body, you're strengthening your muscles, you're relaxing your mind, you're finding that stillness. It's what some people like to say, like Buddhist monks, that you are completely outside of yourself. It is almost an out-of-body experience. And when you come back to this dimensional world, is what people like to say, you travel dimensions in your mind. It is, you can look around and appreciate everything for what it is and not what it was. It opens up these doors of opportunity for you to truly look at yourself differently, for your body to feel differently. It gives you this empowerment of mind over matter. It is absolutely incredible. I recommend it to everybody. I do this 5 days a week. I practice regularly. I have a mat at home. I go to yoga classes. I'm actually a certified yoga teacher as well. I've done a 300-hour program over in Costa Rica and got my certification. I dove deep into this practice because I am someone who struggles with anxiety and depression immensely. It has been one of the hardest things to deal with in my life until I found this practice. This practice has ultimately changed my life for the better, and I would hope that I could share this love and passion and knowledge that I have of this practice to everybody around me. So in conclusion to all, our problem of everybody around us facing anxiety, depression, people who want to commit suicide, or they have major health issues, they are weakening, they feel like they have nowhere else to go. This is a amazing solution for these people, because you don't have to leave the comfort of your home. And learning to silence your mind through meditation is not easy. It takes practice, but everything takes practice. Practice makes perfect. So the more you try and the more you dig deep into yourself, you will really come out stronger than you were before. You will notice the benefits of your health, your mind, your body, the way you feel, how you wake up in the morning with so much energy. It is absolutely incredible. So although I'm not here to persuade you to do yoga and meditation, I strongly encourage those of you who struggle with any of these things, or if you just want to try it because it helps benefit you in every way possible, I encourage you to implement these things into your daily life and even research more about this. Take this as a way for you to intersect into this concept and really dig deeper. Go make your own, go do your own research. Go figure out if this is what's best for you. But personally, I feel like this is best for everybody. If everybody did this, we would have a kinder, more gentle world, genuinely. So remember that your mental and physical health should always come first, because if you have a healthy mind and a life and body, you can take yourself so much further in life than those who do not. You will be able to do things you could not before, and ultimately live a healthy and more mindful lifestyle. Thank you very much. I hope everyone has a great rest of their day.